Hello and welcome back, my beautiful froggy army, to another video, and welcome back to another vlog. Welcome to another week in my life where I'm basically just going to take you through everything that I am getting up to. I do have quite a bit of things that I want to accomplish, just like random little things that I think you guys would be interested in seeing. So follow along with me this week-ish as usual. I used to do like exactly a week in my life, you know, I would record for like actually 7 days, but these days, I just kind of do like whenever days I have time and whenever I'm actually doing interesting things. We're starting off in my office as usual, and today I was actually going to start us off in the car because I do have some quick errands to run. But literally the second I was finishing my makeup, Quack came in and he was like, hey, I'm gonna go, you know, get a haircut. So he's gone. So I'm just gonna wait for him to come back. But I think that works out anyway because I did have to make my thumbnail for today's video that's gonna go up, so I did not make it last night. Our internet went out last night. It was so annoying. Like, we never have our internet go out, but it actually like fully went out last night. Like, something was wrong with one of the cables, I don't know. So that was annoying. I could not make my thumbnail because unfortunately I use a website to make my thumbnails. So I couldn't even access the website. It was super annoying. Okay, this looks so goofy. I'm just cropping myself out so I can add the little outline around myself that I usually do. But if I zoom into my hand, oh my god, why does it look like that? Why does it look like that? It looks so creepy. What's going on with my pinky? Where did it go? Like, even if I put back the background, like, where's my pinky? Hello? Okay, the thumbnail is all finished. Guys, I'm gonna be real. Sometimes I do edit on some fake eyelashes onto the thumbnail sometimes. It's not that often, like, I promise. It's very, very rarely. I've only done it like a few times, but sometimes like I'm only wearing mascara, or I've only been wearing mascara for a while, and sometimes like I'll take the thumbnail picture and I don't know, like my eyes just look kind of naked, so I just stick on some false eyelashes on there on the thumbnail. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have noticed at all, I have stopped wearing fake lashes completely. I used to wear them for every single video, every single vlog, but unfortunately they started giving me styes a lot. I would get a stye really often. I think there was one birthday vlog where I complained about getting a stye and like near my birthday. I don't know if it was the lashes or the glue, but yeah, I would get styes on my eye all the time. I would get really swollen and really, really itchy. And then this eye in like the inner corner started getting like this eczema flare up. I swear they're related, but I'm actually not sure if they are. The false lashes were just irritating my eyes so much, so I completely stopped wearing them. And especially because the eczema thing, I did not want to put anything on it. It was literally like in the inner corner, and that's where I would get the stye too, and that's where I would scratch, was that inner corner. So I think it was related. But anyways, I went to the dermatologist and he did give me this cream, so I've been using that and it has been going away, but it's not fully gone yet. But I think once it's fully gone away and I've kind of let it heal like for a while, I may switch the eyelashes that I was using and switch the glue and see if that somehow helps, and maybe I'll go back to wearing them occasionally, at least for like gaming videos or something. But all of that to say, that has been my reasoning for sometimes editing on those eyelashes and my thumbnails. I do miss wearing them sometimes. I like the look of them, you know, like the false lashes occasionally, but yeah, I've been sticking to only mascara for a while. Anyways, I'm just gonna finish scheduling this video for today. Hopefully Quack will be back soon and then we'll get going running our errands. Okay, Quack is back, so it is time for us to head out and run some errands. Here is today's outfit. Green purse. Are you surprised? Are you surprised to see the green purse? No. No, you're not. But I love this skirt so much and I barely ever wear it, so I thought it was time to bust it out again while it's still kind of like summer vibes, you know what I mean? But my purse is looking so naked. We need some little accessories on here and it's catching my hair. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyways, so I kind of base my accessories off the colors of my outfits. So in my skirt alone, there's orange, red, like hot pink, and green. We do have this orange scarf. This may be a contender. Let's see what else is in here. I have like little ribbons that I like to tie around the handles. We do have a little red strawberry. Okay, that could be a contender. I mean, really, we could just grab anything that's pink, or I think even yellow would look cute. Sometimes I like to do these guys. I don't know. We've got a Miss Kitty. Ooh, definitely this. I love this so much that I got in Chicago. Ooh, this is a new one that I got. I haven't put on a bag yet. I think this will be perfect because it has red and green. Ooh, this is kind of like that bright neon pink that's on my skirt. It's it's kind of attached to this, so I'll take that off, but yeah, that would be cute. I also just love this Miss Kitty hamburger so much. I don't know why. I feel like she's perfect with any outfit, even though there's no blue in my outfit, so maybe her too. And look, I've got a little Miss Tangy. Yeah, she's gonna go on there for sure. Okay, there are so many options. I don't know what to choose. And then do I want any of these little plushies? I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out though. There we go. I think this came out so cute. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Oh my goodness. Came out so cute. Love it. All right, now we're nice and jangly, so we're ready to hit the streets. So what am I gonna do? What am I doing actually? Okay, I have to take some donations. In that video that I just posted today, I did some back to school shopping, and I'm gonna go donate those supplies to my local school district. So I just gotta take some backpacks full of school supplies and go donate those. I just have to drop them off. What else am I doing? I'm going to Publix. I just ran out of laundry pods and they have them on sale, buy one get one free, and with a coupon. So Publix is not usually the cheapest place to go for stuff like that, but I think this week it is. And then I promised Quack I would get him some sour Skittles, so we gotta get sour Skittles. Oh, and I do have some birthday freebies that I could get along the way. Maybe I'll get my edible arrangements birthday freebie. But they just give you like a 6 count of dipped fruit or something, so I might get it. We shall see. But okay, anyways, let's go ahead and head out. Let's go show the world the purse. Let's get going. First step, just gonna take these in. That one fell over during transit, but it's starting to rain, so I gotta hurry. So I'm just gonna take these in and we'll be all done. Okay, backpacks are donated. That's taken care of. We have a side quest that I was not anticipating. I have like no gas, so I'm here. We're gonna pump some gas. All right, we're here in Publix. Music blasting, but I'm just here for my laundry detergent. That's it. Now I need to find the sour Skittles. I literally haven't seen the candy aisle. I don't even know if Publix has a candy aisle. What am I talking about? Of course they do. Of course they do. Okay, sour Skittles. Hello, my sour Skittle besties. Where are you? Ooh, Sour Patch are buying it free. Okay, those are sour Skittles, but I don't think he wants those. Okay, I think this is a like at the checkout, grab an individual thing-a-bit situation, so I'm just gonna look for it up at the checkout. Okay, I'm back in the car. I have acquired all of my little goodies that I went to go get. I even picked up something extra. I got these little Propel like electrolyte sticks. I've been liking these lately. I don't know, just whenever I want something other than my Stanley full of water, which by the way, don't even remember when I last drank water today. Okay, anyways, got Quack his sour Skittles up at the checkout. That's what it ended up having to be. But I have nearly gotten caught in the rain twice now, both walking in to donate the backpacks and walking out of here. It's literally raining, so I really should go home, but I kind of want my free edible arrangement fruits. I think I'm just gonna go and get them, I guess, even though it's kind of raining, but it's fine. I'm just gonna go pick those up and then I'll see you at home because I don't want to eat them in the car. We actually just got our car cleaned, so no eating in here for a bit, so I will see you once I'm at home. Okay, I am home. I got caught in the rain so bad. I'm mostly dry now. I literally blasted like the warm AC on my way home, but we've got my little free edible arrangements. Look at them, they look so cute. She literally had to dip them fresh for me. They look so good. So good. I always love edible arrangements. Like, what's not to love about fruit and chocolate? You know what I mean? Anyway, I wanted to show you, guess who got their mirror? If you guys have been, watching the vlogs and following my thrifting adventures, you know I've been looking for a gold oval frame mirror for forever. Look what my sister found for me at Goodwill for $10. $10. Isn't it so pretty? Like, look at the little flowers, and it's got this little detailing, and like, it's not exactly an oval, it's more angular, but the mirror itself is oval, and I just love the flower details. And you probably already guessed by my rub and buff over here, but this isn't exactly the gold I was wishing for, but that's okay. We can fix that. We can fix that. So we're gonna give this a good clean, and then I'm gonna get to work on the rub and buff, and then I'm finally gonna have my oval mirror that I've been wanting above like my little purse area, literally the cabinet that we took all of the keychains and stuff out of to like put on my purse today, literally right above that is where I've been wanting a mirror for forever. So finally, I'm so excited about it. Also, if you have wavy hair, can you please recommend me like some products? My hair does not do well with like mousse gel type of like curly girl method, because I tried that and it literally weighs down my hair so much. I don't know what it is. My hair is like super thick, but at the same time, it gets super weighed down very easily. So if you have any lightweight products, please let me know. I'm trying to figure it out. I mean, I kind of did something here. I don't really know what. This was literally just from sleeping on my hair. It's kind of dirty right now. I'll probably wash it tomorrow. I sweat in my sleep sometimes, and then I think it's the salt in my sweat that literally gives it curls or waves, because I wake up with the waviest waves that have ever waved on my head when I sleep with my hair down and sweat in my sleep. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I have tried mousses and gels and creams. Those, forget about it. But my sweat, yeah, that's what does it. So all I did this time was sleep on it, and then I did brush it out with a wide tooth comb, and then I did scrunch in just a little bit of mousse, and I mean, that's helping with the hold and everything. I don't know, I'm just experimenting because I'm probably gonna wash it tomorrow, like I said. If you have wavy hair and you don't do like the whole mousse gel cast thing, because I don't want to mess with all of that really, and you have something that works for you, please let me know. The latest update, which is out right now, by the way, is called Emotional Rescue and a New Realm from... Okay, it is time for the mirror. It is time for the mirror. I've got my water. I've got a little yogurt bowl with mango that I'm going to be snacking on. I've got the mirror itself, and then we've got our handy dandy rub and buff and this poor makeup brush that still has rub and buff residue on it. We also have Miss Peach, who is supervising today, so no acting up, okay? No acting up, because we do have Miss Peach supervising. Let's do our first bite of mango yogurt bowl. It's kind of been sitting here as I've been setting up all of this, so I haven't gotten even to try it yet. All I had left was strawberry yogurt, and that wouldn't be my first choice to pair with mango. I'll probably do like a vanilla yogurt, but it's pretty good. I mean, the mango kind of overpowers it, so. All right, we're just gonna get straight into it. If you don't know what rub and buff is, it is a wax metallic finish, and you basically just squeeze it out over the thing that you wanna, you know, change into gold, and then kind of just buff it in, as the name suggests. Anyways, if I was smart, I would probably tape off the mirror. I'm just gonna wing it. I know, this may not end up well, but it's fine, right? It's fine. We're just gonna go for it. But the texture of this frame, I feel like, is gonna lend itself really, really well to the rub and buff, because it's not completely smooth. It is kind of like bumpy and textured, so I think it's gonna work out really, really well. Okay, should we do the scary part, which is like the part close to the mirror? I think we should. We should tackle that, and that way I can just be over and done with that part, and then I can do the fun part, which is like gonna be the little flowers and stuff. I'm so excited to do that. Okay, Miss Peach has to exit the premises because I just got a huge glob of this and started painting it on, and she just tried to stick her paw in it. So unfortunately, she cannot be up here while I'm rub and buffing. Oh no. Anyway, while I'm here doing this, I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about something that I've never talked about before on YouTube whatsoever. I guess I'll kind of explain why I never talked about it and why I want to right now. But basically, I have been in therapy for the past 2 years now, and I never brought it up because honestly, there was this really weird like mental block that I had where I just didn't want to talk about it to anyone, you know? Like, I didn't want to tell anyone that I was doing it. I didn't want to, I don't know, just anybody to know that I was even doing it for some reason. And I truly don't know why, because like deep down I know that it's like nothing bad, nothing wrong with it. Like, it's a very, very good thing to do. I think that everybody in their life should at least do it for a little bit. And like when I hear other people talk about going to therapy, I'm like, oh yeah, you know, like good for you, great, awesome, that's fantastic. But for some reason with myself, like, I don't know, it was just this block in my head that I never wanted to talk about it. And like, I've had such great experiences with it my experience just in general has been really, really good. So I really don't know why. Like, I never wanted to open up about it, but I feel like more and more lately I have not been as scared of that thought of opening up about it. So I don't know. I told myself I would talk about it in this vlog, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, even if it's a little bit scary for me. I've been going for the past 2 years, and I have had the same therapist for the past 2 years, and I really, really like her, and it's been a really, really good experience. I feel like I have grown so much because of it, and I have just like learned so many things about myself and truly just found new ways to deal with life in general, because life just throws so many things at you. So I feel like my anxiety has really, really improved ever since going to therapy. That was kind of like the main, I guess, motivator. I mean, I just wanted to go to therapy in general, but definitely one of the main things that I worked on or have been working on for the past 2 years has been anxiety and just coping with it and dealing with it. And I feel like it has been a lot better, which has been really, really amazing. Of course, there's always highs and lows in life, and it's never going to be like a thing that you solve or cure or anything like that. It's always going to be there. Over time, you just get better and better at dealing with it and coping with it and just moving on through life with anxiety and all of that good stuff. Well, not good stuff, but you know what I mean. Like I mentioned, been going for the past 2 years. However, I recently just had a pause in the beginning of summer because unfortunately my therapist specifically, she was switching careers. So it wasn't like, you know, she quit or I quit or either of us stopped. It was just she was simply moving on in life. So unfortunately, I've been on a bit of a break, which has been a good thing and a bad thing. It's kind of like taking the training wheels off a little bit. It's a little bit scary, and I wasn't sure if I would be able to, I don't know, just like be okay by myself. It's like that scene in a movie where the dad pushes the kid who's on, you know, the bike, and the kid thinks that he's still on training wheels, but he's actually just biking by himself. You know what I mean? That was kind of like my experience. So my training wheels were off, and I stopped, you know, going to my therapy sessions for like 2 months, and I actually did like way better than I thought I would. I found myself like utilizing things that I had talked about with my therapist, like coping mechanisms and stuff that we had put together, and like I found myself using them, I found myself doing them, I found myself being able to, like, in really heated moments emotionally for me, like I found myself being able to access some of the, you know, mechanisms that I had already put into place with my therapist. So it's been a very different but good different 2 months. So yeah, that's kind of like been my journey right now. And just today, actually, when I was driving home from all of our errands outside, I had a consultation with a new therapist, because although I think, you know, my mental health and anxiety and everything has really, really improved, I'm still eager to kind of get back onto the wagon, and stopping therapy was never something that I was intending on doing anytime soon. It was really just because my therapist was switching careers. So I want to get back into it. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of let you in a little bit on my journey right now and where I'm at. So my consultation was really, really good. I am kind of anxious to, you know, find a new therapist and talk to a new person and kind of have to re-explain like everything that I've already been talking to my old therapist about for like the past 2 years. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of just like a weird transition for me right now. But yeah, the consultation that I had, I already had found something in common with her. We are from like the same area. So I thought that that was like really, really awesome. And I feel like she's gonna be a really good fit for me. But the only thing is there's some issues with my insurance, which is so annoying. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen right now with that, but I'm just kind of in that process right now, and I may reach out to other therapists, I may not. I'm still thinking about it right now, but yeah, that's kind of my journey right now. That's kind of where I'm at. And another goal in me talking about it is really just to, I don't know, I know it's so dumb, but just like spread awareness. I don't know, because I am a pure prime example of, you know, having, I wouldn't say a stigma against it, because I've never had a stigma against it, but like kind of having that mental block of like, oh, like I know it's good for you, but it's kind of scary to talk about or to open up about. And if I can make someone feel slightly more comfortable about going, then that would make me so happy, because I really think it's such a great thing and everyone really should go and find a good therapist who, you know, really helps them and really connects with them. So I guess we're doing an awareness campaign here on the Froggycrossing channel, but yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to talk about it with you guys a little bit and rub and buff this mirror, you know, and eat this yogurt bowl. Actually, I've kind of been ignoring this yogurt bowl because I've been so in the zone right now, but I will definitely keep you guys updated on it, you know, if I go with this person, or if I find somebody else, or if I just postpone, you know, getting back into it for a while. Everyone has their own journey. Everyone moves at different speeds, you know, there's no one set path. So I'll definitely keep you guys updated if you're interested. Unless you're like, Raven, we actually don't care, then that's fine too. That's fine too. If you guys want to ask me any questions about my experience, I'm totally happy to answer them. With that being said, I probably won't bring up this topic very much, you know, like I may casually mention like, hey, I had therapy today, or hey, I'm going to therapy, but I'm not gonna come on here and, you know, be like, hey, I went and this is what I talked about and here's a play-by-play of everything my therapist said, you know. I'm gonna keep most of that to myself, but I just definitely wanted to let you in a little bit on this part of my life. So that's probably what the vibe is going to be going forward. But okay, my camera's running out of storage, so I'm going to kind of finish this up and then I'll show you what it's looking like once I'm pretty much done with it. Okay, it's the next day. I did not end up filming the mirror like I mentioned I would. I finished it and then I was dead tired and I went straight to sleep. So it's the next day. I've already showered and washed my hair today like I said that I would, and I figured I would just show you a little bit of what I'm going to try for my wavy hairness situation that I'm trying to solve right now. It's just so frustrating because I feel like I do the opposite of what's supposed to be good for my waves, and like they look good. Like I mentioned, sleeping and getting sweaty and the salty sweat making the curls, and then I put mousse in my hair when it was dry and it made like really good like waves and clumps, and I'm like, I thought I was not supposed to do any of this. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing at all. I did a double wash with a clarifying shampoo and I did put in some conditioner, let it sit, and then rinsed it out. So there's nothing in my hair right now. It was just up in a towel while I was doing my makeup, so it's still pretty wet. Since I had success with the mousse, putting it in dry, I am gonna try putting it in with this kind of wet, damp hair. So this is what I use, the Not Your Mother's Activating Curl Talk Mousse. And I just got the little bottle, that way I didn't waste money on a big bottle. Again, it worked really well when I put it in my hair dry, so I'm not sure how it's gonna work when I put it in damp hair, but I think that's what you're supposed to do. I don't know. Mousse does usually make my hair feel crunchy, so I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. If it does happen, I'm not gonna try to use too much just because I don't want to overwhelm my hair, but if it does feel crunchy, I have an oil that I'll use to like scrunch out the crunch as the curly people do. Not saying that my hair is curly. I'm so scared of the curly police, can you tell? Anyways, okay, I'm gonna give this a shot. We'll see how it works today. Okay, hopefully this is something promising. It was feeling and looking good when I was scrunching it in, but I don't know, I just feel like it's already feeling weighed down and crunchy, which is just the feeling that I hate. So we shall see as it dries. Maybe since I kind of scrunched it into the wave, it'll dry in the wave and be more defined. I feel like it's already kind of falling flat. I don't know. We're gonna see. Anyways, I have been in my closet this morning, as you can see, because I had a sudden little junk journaling spurt that I wanted to do. So I do want to finish that up today, and then I have the folding table pulled out and I've got a whole bunch of stuff I have to deal with on it. Of course, Pepper being the main attraction. He's been with me all morning. It's been so sweet. When I was showering, he was literally like outside of the shower, like meowing up at me, and then when I was doing my makeup, he was literally there loafing right next to me. It was so cute. So we have some stuff to deal with. The mirror is finished, so let me show you that. I think it came out super pretty. Obviously I still need to wipe down the mirror part, and then I don't know what happened, but I think I got some of the rub and buff on the mirror, so I gotta figure that out. But yeah, I just wanted to add a little bit more of a gold kind of like tint to it, and I think that was very successful. Also, I don't know if you can see it, but I got a lot of the Rub and Buff on the table. I just noticed my microphone died at some point. I'm so sorry about that, but ignoring the chaos from this morning, I do have a little unboxing that I wanted to show you guys, because if you're also bread tag fans just like me, you're really gonna love this. You guys tagged me in this artist's Instagram and their Instagram reel featuring this product so many times that they actually DM'd me and they're like, hey, why are people tagging you in my Instagram reel? So I had to explain the whole bread tag backstory to them of why they were being tagged in this, because it is a bread tag product. So this is from Timo.scribbles and I got a couple things from them, but the main thing is this beautiful bread tag carabiner that you can put little keychains and little danglies on. I'm so excited about it. It's so good. It says live, laugh, loaf. It's so amazing. It still has the protective film on it that I need to take off, but look at that. It's so good. So, you know, you can hang little keychains on there if you have like more like clips, and then you can just put this whole thing on your purse, whatever. It's kind of like the Froggy carabiner that I got off of like TikTok shop. But speaking of Froggy carabiner, they also have a Froggy one, so I also got the Froggy one. It's so good. I love it so much. I really like the little designated holes that it has to like stick other keychains on there. So nice, so nice. And then just because I was ordering some stuff from their shop already, I've really been wanting like more fidgets and stuff, and they have these little fidget keycaps. So I got this Usahana one. It's so cute. So it's got like this really nice high quality little keychain, and then it's just a little keycap that you can just spam. It's amazing. So this is gonna be so fun. It's gonna be like so cozy to just have this in my hand and just go like that, and then I can put it on my bag. I could put it on the bread tag carabiner if I want to, but yeah, check out their shop. There's definitely some really cute goodies that they have, and I just have been loving fun carabiners lately. I have so many keychains, so being able to stick a bunch of them on here and then stick this on a bag is like so fun. And then I have another really cool small business product that I want to show you guys, which is this bag. I am so obsessed with this. So this is from Pin Paint, and you might have seen it on my Instagram, but it's this little like bedroom series story bag is what they call it. So it's supposed to be like a little bedroom. There's like this little window right here with the curtains, and you can actually take this off and it's like a little curtain and you can like move it around. This bar is a pin, so I could take that off if I really wanted to. And then, you know, it's got all of these cute little details on it, and you can stick a plushie in here, and there's actually a little elastic so that the plushie stays in place. So I really love it. It's like this high quality fabric, and it's got a detachable strap, or you can do the handles, whichever. So it's super fun. They sent it to me, and I really think that it's so cool. Like, it's so cool. They do have a Kickstarter if you want to check it out. I'll try to remember to link it down below, but they have other like bedroom bags with like kind of different aesthetics and different styles. This one was so me, and I mean, you know, these colors specifically really speak to me, so I just thought it was really cool. So yeah, but the main thing that I actually wanted to get done craft wise, the junk journaling, but also I really before I do that, I need to tackle my mystery jewelry jar that I thrifted. If you want to see me go through this whole thing one by one, I have it over on my TikTok, but I recently thrifted a jewelry jar, and a lot of the jewelry is kind of crusty. So I got this jewelry cleaner that one of you guys recommended in the comments of that TikTok, and I just wanted to clean everything up. So let me get all set up for that. My microphone should be done charging in a bit, so hopefully the audio will be better. I don't know, I go back and forth sometimes with whether I like the actual camera audio or microphone better. Sometimes I feel like I feel more clear like without the mic, but I also get up a lot of background noise in the background without the mic, so I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up for me. Alright, I'm back with the mic. Anyways, so yeah, I want to clean all of this jewelry. Okay, so the instructions are to place one piece of jewelry in this tray at a time. So I don't know if you can see, but there's a tray in there, and I can like move it up and down with this stick. So we put it in the tray, dip it in there, and then for 30 seconds we let it sit. And then there's also this brush we can brush it with. Then I have to rinse it in water. So I have a bowl of water here, and then wipe it with a cloth. So I've got all the supplies. Here is the jewelry jar. I'm going to spread all of this out. These earrings might be cute if they get cleaned up. You know what I mean? Can you see that they're just kind of like crusty dusty? Even though these are clip-ons and like I have my ears pierced, so it's kind of dumb, but they could be cool. I know it says to do it one at a time, but I'm too impatient for that. So I don't know, I'm just gonna like stir it around and stuff. All right, now let's give them a little brush. I don't know if this will do absolutely anything. I feel like that didn't even do anything. Regardless, I think everything should kind of get a bit of a scrub because it's probably kind of gross in here sitting in this jar, you know? Okay, this choker I'm very curious about. I feel like this is just straight up dirty. I don't know. It's kind of like darker. I think this will actually have some sort of difference, maybe. Guys, I'll be real. My hair is not feeling so good right now. It feels so crusty. It feels so crusty. I hate it. I'm just gonna try to let it dry completely. You know what I've done before is I've put mousse in it trying to do the same thing, and I was way too overstimulated by the crunchiness and the texture of it that I just go and blow dry it and just completely like mess it up, because when I blow dry it, it doesn't get as much of a wave. Okay, I feel like I let this sit in here for a while, so let's take it out. Come on, little brush. Work your magic. Come on, do something. Oh wait, no, there's something going on here because there's a bunch of grossness on the towel. Can you see that? Can you see that? That's where I'm literally putting the jewelry down and scrubbing it. Okay, no. Something's coming off. Something's coming off. Oh, I forgot about the rinsing part. Whoops. I totally forgot we had to do that. Yeah, okay, because it was kind of feeling sticky. I'm like, the solution feels sticky on here. All right, we'll give it a rinse. Give it a little pat, dry. I don't know if I see a difference, honestly. I don't know. At least I know that it's clean, I guess. If you've been coming to my streams, then you'll know that I have been reading books again for the first time since like middle school, and it's been really nice. I actually got my library card for the first time since I was a child, which has been really cool. And I have so far, how many books have I read? Only 4, but we're getting there. Okay, this was only a few weeks ago that this happened. Okay, there's so many classic like young adult series that I really want to read, like Divergent, Hunger Games, all that kind of stuff. I never read those in like middle or high school, so I just want to experience them. So I think those are definitely up on the list. I tried to find Hunger Games at my library. It was gone. I'm gonna have to like reserve it or something, because I guess it doesn't surprise me. It's still really popular to this day. But I kind of went to the library these last couple of times without a plan or like without a list of books. It's just so overwhelming. There's so many books. Like, what do I even read? I've always really liked murder mysteries and kind of like thriller books like that, so I did pick up some murder mystery / thriller books, and then I picked up this one Stephen King, it was the one that has the movie based off of it. It's like The Tower or The Gunslinger, or maybe the series is called The Tower and the first book was called The Gunslinger, but I did not like that one. I'm not gonna read the next books, even though people say that it just gets better with like the next couple books, but I did not like the first one. It was really boring, and I did not understand what was going on like half the time. And that was just something I picked off the shelf at random. That's when I was going in with no plan, no list, nothing. Then I also picked up this book that was called The Glass House, and that one was another murder mystery, like a typical like whodunit kind of like murder mystery. And I really did like that one. That one was really good. I only had like a few complaints about like how they were balancing the main story with like the main character and like her like childhood and stuff. It was just kind of like it was like they didn't know how to balance it, but I did really like that book. So I think that's been my favorite one I've read so far. So I also just finished yesterday Etiquette, or The Etiquette for Lovers and Killers, and that was like a murder mystery whodunit set in the 50s, I think it was. I didn't like that one either. It was really boring, and I didn't like how it ended. So that one was also kind of a flop, unfortunately, and I really didn't like the main character. Okay, I finished this earring. I cleaned this one. I don't see a difference. I don't know if this is actually doing anything, guys, but I'm just gonna keep at it. So yeah, I finished that one last night, and then I also have, I think it's called The Girl on the Train is the other one that I checked out. So I'm gonna start that one today, and people told me, because I talked about picking that one up in my live stream, and people said that that one was really good, so I have higher hopes for that one. I've kind of had like more flops than good books that I've read so far, but again, it's because I'm going in there without a plan and I don't have a list. So I've been going on Goodreads and I've been making like a list of books that I want to read. I don't want to be too overwhelmed because I do already have my own list, but if you could leave me one book suggestion. Just pick one. Just pick one. I would appreciate that because I definitely am interested in you guys' selections, especially if you are big readers. I'd appreciate it. Anyways, I feel like in this vlog I've asked you guys for so many things. It's like, guys, help me with books, help me with my hair. But honestly, I've gotten so much good advice from literally my own YouTube comments, so why would I ask Google? You know, Google's useless. I have you guys. I still have to film a video today at some point, so that needs to get done. We still need to hang up the mirror. I don't know if that's gonna happen today. And I also have to finish the junk journaling because I have all of the supplies out behind me on the floor, and we either have to finish it and put it away or not finish it and put it away. Either way, it needs to get put away, so I might as well just finish it, you know? So I'm gonna keep on trucking here and I'll check back in once we're getting started on something else. Okay, hey, it's actually Future Raven and I already finished recording this vlog and I'm working on editing it right now, but I just got a package that I absolutely have to show you. So I've got to record this and just throw this clip somewhere in this video because you have to see what I got. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I think a lot of you already know the artist Shelby DeGarmo. They did this amazing like cat paw and like hand big print that I have up on my wall right here, and I actually got some commissions from them because they had this cutest little series of like cat paw prints that they did, and I was like, can I get some custom ones maybe? So I gotta show you. I got some custom paw print paintings of Peach and Pepper's paws. Okay, are you ready for the first one? Here's Pepper. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so crazy. Just like all the details were captured. Like, yes, that's Pepper's paw. That's Pepper's paw. I mean, of course, I sent them a picture and they had a reference and everything, but it's just like, ah. And then here's Miss Peach. Here's Miss Peach. Oh my goodness. I love it so much. They came out so good. And these are the original paintings, obviously. There's like the canvas and everything. They're not prints. Oh no, I wanted some originals. Heck yeah. I love them so much. Oh, and look who's here. Peachy, this is you. This is you, Peachy. Yes. Yes, this is your paw. Oh my goodness. It's so funny because like Pepper's paw, like low-key, I mean, I love them both the same, but his paw is so much more unique than Peach's. Hers is just like the perfect cat paw. Pepper has always had really interesting toe beans where like some of them are pink and some of them are black, and then he's got like the little white tuft underneath, and you know, Peachy's just perfect. Pepper has like some personalities, so they're both perfect in their own way, but I just love them so much. So please do check out my friend Shelby. They do have a website and an Instagram. I've always loved their art style for so long, and they actually sent me some bonus prints, so like you can find some amazing, incredible stuff like this for sale. You can own this. You can own this, besties. You can own all of this. So please do check them out. I would appreciate it a lot. But yeah, I'm gonna put a clip right here of where I ended up hanging them because again, this vlog is kind of turning way too long, so I gotta keep it short here. But yeah, I'm gonna put them up on the wall and I'm very excited to have them. So yeah, that is it for Future Raven kind of butting in here, but let's get back to whatever else I was doing. Not going through the wall.
Looks good.
Okay, junk journal time. I'm excited to get another page done. So what I'm going to start out with is I'm going to go through all my supplies and pull out anything shopping related because the spread that I want to do now is related to a little like market that I went to. So I want it all to be kind of like shopping focused. So at the little market, we got these little passports. So like once we bought from the vendors, they would stamp them and stuff. So I just took mine apart and I cut out like the cute little like logo of it, and then I cut out the stamps. I have an extra stamp and I was trying to figure out how to put it here, but I actually think I'm gonna put it here. On this page, I've already attached this bag. I cut up a brown paper bag that I got. I think I'm gonna stick this over it, and then I'm gonna stick another piece of scrap paper over this, and this is where I'm gonna write the main like actual journaling part, because I do want to just write a recap of like the little event. I do want to fix the corners of this though, so I've got this bad boy. I already used it on the corners of the little like passport thing. So we're just gonna stamp this, and this doesn't really work 100% of the time. Kind of have to fiddle with it a little bit, but it mostly gets the job done. It just messed up this first one for some reason. Okay, there we go. So I'm just gonna put it on there just like that, using my handy dandy glue dots. All right, but just sticking this right on top. I'm gonna kind of have it be a little more towards the bottom. That way I could put something on top maybe. I'm gonna stick this right in the middle, and then I've got like the top of the passport that I actually cut out, and I think I'm gonna stick that right on top. The vibe of this event was very much fairy vibes, so I'm trying to also kind of choose stickers and little pieces that also reflect that. Now let's go ahead and stick that right on. Grabbing a little green marker, I'm gonna write kind of like the main gist of what we did. So I went with Bestie Mary, went to the cutest fairy market. Okay, there we go. If I can squeeze some more in on these empty spots, I definitely will, but we shall see. Okay, next gonna stick down this bad boy right there, and then this one up at the top corner. There we go. Next, I've got some little stickers that were on some of like the products and stuff. I'm gonna grab those and stick them on. Also gonna kind of use it to like secure these pieces. I have so many little pieces of scrap paper that just say thank you on them that I've kept for junk journaling from like all of like the little orders and stuff that I, you know, order online, like random stuff. I've got this little cutout of like these nails. I think this was from like a press-on package or something, but it's actually perfect because my bestie Mary, she bought some custom press-on nails while we were there, so this will represent that. Ooh, I'm gonna stick it right here. Yeah. I have also been dying to use this sticker, so I'm gonna stick this somewhere perfect. I think it's gonna be right here. I also stuck on these little flowers over here, and I grabbed a couple more stickies. So I think this is a fairy tale character from like the anime Fairy Tale, and I guess it's just kind of fitting since this is like a fairy theme, and plus I don't know when I would ever even use this otherwise, so I'm gonna stick this little cutie like right here. I don't even know where I got this sticker, but it's really nice. And then I did want to include more flowers just to keep up with that fairy vibe. So I've got some more like die cuts that I just want to use up. I think I'm gonna stick this like on the corner over here. Then, as much as it pains me, I am gonna use some of my little Sandy Lion stickers. These little hummingbirds are so sweet. I mean, I might save maybe 2 of them, but I definitely want to use some of them. I think I want to put one somewhere here. I don't know, it's kind of looking naked up at the top, so I'll put a little guy over there. Let's grab another one. We'll put him here by the flowers. Then I want to use some of my little Pooh Bear stickers. How sweet are these? And we've got Pooh like with a basket of flowers. It's giving fairy, you know? I can't believe how sticky these stickers still are. Well, actually, they're not that sticky, but I'm surprised that they're just not totally like stickless, if that makes any sense. But there's also some cutie little flowers that I'm just gonna stick in some small areas here and there. And then honestly, I kind of want to stick some doodles here. I think I'll do like a flower here up at the top. Maybe I could do some doodles of like things that I bought. Most of them are gifts for people, so I don't really want to spoil it because I'm saving them for Christmas. But I did buy this little fabric pouch with Kermit on it, so I guess I could do like a little doodle of that. I mean, it's just gonna be like a square pretty much, but it's like this little pouch, and then it's got like a little envelope and a snap, and then I'll just write down, I got a Kermit couch. I'm gonna draw a little arrow. Okay, my handwriting's terrible. I also bought this little stained glass window hanger that's in the shape of an orange. Wow, that is terrible. Oh my gosh, and it's bleeding everywhere. No, it's bleeding into the orange. Maybe if we just do some little sparklies with yellow, that's fun. Like magic, like pixie dust type of vibe. Okay, I think that's it. I think I am finished. So it came out pretty cute in my opinion. I definitely like this better than my previous junk journal page, and I'll show you that again. I mean, this one's questionable. This one's questionable. It also relied a lot on me drawing, so I feel like this one kind of having a fairy theme really helped, especially with the color scheme and stuff, and it really helps that the things that I already got from the event were already kind of cute. So yeah, super fun one. Okay, the hair driving me crazy, driving me crazy. It is just fully crunch. This is wild. I don't know if I did too much mousse. I don't know what I did. It feels like straw. So I've got this hair oil. I'm gonna put a bunch of this in my hands and scrunch it out, and hopefully that helps. Okay, that definitely helped. My hair definitely still feels crunchy in some spots. I was using so much oil. I just kept pumping and pumping so much oil. I don't want my hair to be super weighed down by the oil, even though it is a lightweight oil, but I just don't want to use that much. I mean, this is cute, I guess. Those curl or waves that I had at the beginning of this video, that is what I want. That is what I want to be able to replicate. Like, this feels too stringy to me. This feels like the mousse is really doing everything and my hair is just trying to catch up to the mousse. Like, the mousse is forming these like stringy little like wave clumps. I don't know. I think next I do want to try the sea salt spray or something like that, and then using the mousse on top of that to lock it in, because I think if I can get the waves first, then lock it in with the mousse, that works better, because that's what I did in the beginning of this video. I guess this is good enough. I just needed my hair to not look crustified for my video, so I'm gonna go film a video and then I'm gonna eat dinner. And then I don't know what I'm doing for the rest of the evening. I might be gaming, but I'll catch up with you in a bit. Okay, it is the next day. I did not catch up with you later like I said I would. Honestly, I just played Fortnite the rest of the night because there was new Power Ranger stuff that came out, so it was just a Fortnite night. Anyways, I have been editing this vlog and it's already so long, so I have got to end it off here. I still haven't put anything away, I'll be honest with you. I will do it at some point, maybe today when I have some time after I finish editing this. I just don't have the energy to do it. I know where everything goes. It'll be easy to put away. It's just like doing it, you know what I mean? But anyways, I'll end off with a final update on my hair. I woke up with it this morning even stringier than it was before, and like it had no curl, like, or no wave. It had absolutely no definition and it just felt stringy and crunchy again. So what I did was I brushed it all out and then I re-wet my hair so it was a little bit damp, and then I scrunched it again with oil. And it still feels a little stringy, but it feels okay-ish. I think it's better than it was this morning. I don't know, maybe just like doing hair refreshes is gonna be a thing if I do use mousse. I don't know, I think the conclusion from this is that mousse is not for me. I think I'm gonna try some other products, so that's the update. Hopefully in my next vlog / in future videos, I will have some updates on other new products that I tried that maybe work better for me. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed all of the yapping in this vlog. When I was editing this, I was like, oh my god, I talk so much. So I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.